My wife's cousin Karl was a farm equipment salesman, and he had been with the same manufacturer for about 25 years. Pretty good salesman, but one time the boss called him in during some tough economic times, told him, he says, "Hey, Karl, you haven't made a sale in a few weeks, and times are a little stiff, and I'm not able to carry a lot of people here if I'm not going to make much money, so I'm going to have to let somebody go. You need to get on the ball there, buddy. You got to get me a sale or two, or we're going to have to start considering some new options for you." Karl says, "Man, I don't want to be losing my job. Been here for all my life." The boss says, "Yeah, but you got to do something. Get out there and start hoofing." So old Karl, man, he's nervous. He goes out on the road and he starts hoofing. He starts trying all of his customers. He starts knocking on doors, but he just can't seem to make a sale. He's sitting there thinking, "Oh my golly, what am I going to do? I can't lose this job. I got an old buddy here. I got old farmer Charlie. He's been my oldest and best customer. I've known him ever since I've been on this job. I'll go give old Charlie a call. He mentioned last week he might want to buy a tractor. I know I sold him a reaper just a couple of weeks ago. Maybe old Charlie can help me." So Karl, he got in his car and he drove out to Charlie's farm. We got there, old Charlie's out in the field working as usual, and Karl walked out and he says, "Hey, Charlie, how's it going?" Charlie says, "Oh, Karl, good to see you. What's happening?" He says, "Well, I'm getting into some rough times. I really got to make a sale here. I might be losing my job pretty soon. I understand, talking last week, that you might be interested in buying a new tractor. I really need some help here, buddy." Charlie says, "Yeah, tell me about it, man." He says, just the other day, I was going in from working in the field, heading back to the house, and just struck me, oh my God, I forgot to milk old Guzzle Trud." Karl says, "Oh, Guzzle Trud? That old cow's still giving milk?" Charlie says, "Yeah, it sure is. She gets ornery, man, if you don't milk her." So I said, I better stop by and milk her on the way back to the house. I go by the barn, there's old Guzzle Trud standing there, and I get out the pail, get out the stool, and I start milking her, and doggone if she didn't haul off and kick me with her left leg. Knocked me off the stool. Oh, man, that really upset me, so I went and got myself a piece of rope, and I tied her left leg to the side of the stall, went back to milking her. Couldn't have been but a few minutes later, she kicks me in the head again, this time with the right leg. Man, I'm going to fix this cow, so I get her another piece of rope, and I tie her other leg to the other side of the stall. I'm sitting there milking, and I figure I've got her under control now, but no, within a couple of seconds, man, she swats me across the face with her tail. Now I'm really upset. So I get another piece of rope, and I grab and I tie around her tail, and I throw that rope over the rafter upside, and I tie that to the rafter, and I'm sitting there milking the cow. And I'm telling you, let me tell you something, Karl. If you can convince my wife all I was doing was milking that cow, I'll buy a tractor from you.